Hey guys, welcome. This time of the year, it's been a long time, and I wanted to say hi to everybody. I miss you all, and it's been a long time. I uploaded a video on YouTube, but hey, it's spring season, right? So I wanted to come back with a few updates. That is a time of the year for home improvement. I have a few things to really work on this year, this property. First things first, if you look at this backyard, is wide open. The last video I made was about this deck, and I still have to do some adjustments. The deck was complete, and I want to put this fence this year, and I think it's better to do it this season, this springtime, before it gets really hot, because we really have to enjoy the backyard. And so I might have to just put here. I already have the measurements. I have to just take from here to here and straight away, and then cut it from where we have that neighbor's yard. Also, I'm thinking about, for this deck, I want to put a shade up here to see how this looks like. But this is something I want to do myself. Let me test my ability, my skills, and how to go with this. I already bought a few things for this place. I really want to put a shade here so that it doesn't get too sunny. When it gets hot in the summer, we should still be able to sit here and have some sunshade. So that's something that I really want to do. As you can see here, my mom is already preparing to have a summer garden. She makes bitter leaf and sweet leaf vegetables here. So this year, the wood that we got from the deck, I want to make a small garden on the side while we make the fence. So it's gonna be a lot of work. I feel like I have a lot of work to do, but I should start from somewhere, right? So today I want to head to Home Depot and try to see if I can get a few things first for the shade on the deck, and then secondly to order equipment that we will use for the fence. So that's something I would like to do myself. And okay, I have a lot of things to do this summer, and I want to go to Home Depot and check a few material, and most of those things will be done by myself. I want to show you this machine that I bought last year in the winter. I want to set it up. This is the stand. So machine and the stand, I have a lot of work to do. Now very soon I will set up this garage and unveil everything. This is the shade that's already bought and delivered. I'll have everything taken care of. So let's get ready. It's about to get busy. But the springtime is the best time, because you cannot work a lot in the summer. Summer is meant for enjoyment, right? So let's go. Before we go to Home Depot today, I would like to stop by Dick's Sports, because in the springtime we are preparing for the season, and I also play soccer. So this is Dick's Sports. Let's step in there and see what kind of soccer cleats they have available for the year, what we can buy. Because the shoes I wanted to replace or return were the new cleats that I ordered online. They wouldn't fit me, so I think I needed to replace, get a new set of cleats or get a new one, because they were my size but they wouldn't fit me. So let's head down to that section and see if we can get something for ourselves. So yeah, these people have beautiful things, man. Nice things. Hello. Good. Where's the soccer cleat session? Oh, I was going to this side. That way? Thank you. So this side, I think it's all sneakers. But the other side I have to go to should be for soccer cleats. Pretty decent stuff, man. This is for American football. They still have all these Jordans for American football. Anyways, that's not what I'm looking at. Let's go to my section. Let's see what we need to get. I hope I find something that I like. This is the old school Copa Mundial. If you have this on, it's because they don't look good, but they're comfortable. I really want to get something Nike because that's my... I like these new cleats that are getting released, but these ones, see the price, too light for me. I would like to maybe get some old school. So I don't have to worry about all these things. Anyways, let's see how it goes. Goodness. Well, I already have black cleats. I'm trying to avoid buying black because if you buy black cleats and you have to play on turf, it's going to be too hard. Like the sun is going to burn your soul. I'm trying to get something like a different color that would not retain heat. That's one thing that I want to get for this season. Finally, didn't get anything because the options that I saw are not the best options for me. But one thing that I also realized is that when you come to the store and you want to get shoes, especially cleats like soccer cleats, if you are picky with what you want, the style of soccer, the cleats that you want, you better just go online and search, because at the store you might be lucky to have one pair. Most of the times they just, what they have in store is just what they have available. But online, if you go to their website, you can order and have better cleats that you want based on your choice. So I guess we just have to go online. So it's already almost time. I've been out for like an hour plus. I'll be heading back home very soon. But hey, let's go to Home Depot and see what happens there. My main focus today was my home improvement. I don't know how I got to Sporting Dicks. But what happens? They're already there. Just have to go see how we can get, just check a few things for home improvement, place an order, and then maybe we'll have them delivered at home. And then the spring is already here. What are you waiting for? So this wood, we're here. I don't know what to get, but I will ask and get. This wood that we see here. I think something like this will work. This candle, something like this will work. That'll be perfect. But I will have to paint it. I have to work with that.
Yeah, I think too. I'll probably just take two of them.
So something like this might work as well. I think the same. But I will see. Today, I just hit the look. We'll come back. But they have what I want for the ideas I have. So when I come back here, I'll get that one. We'll have to paint it at some point. Treat it to make sure it doesn't, just get eaten by termites. Let's have a look also and see if we can get other options for something that's stronger. So this one is okay, about the same size, but it's just shorter. That's what I want. I want a 8-foot long wood for what I need to do. So, but I will do more research and see what we need to get, and go ahead and get it, and then we'll see. So let's head back home. At least I'll see where it is. I'll do more research so that before I get anything, I'll know that this is exactly what I need, and I don't have to get what I don't need. Hey guys, so today we received a delivery as part of the home improvement for this year. Damn, it's still a little chilly outside. We received a delivery of equipment. This is what got delivered today, and I'm so pissed these people could not bring these things out to my driveway. I don't know, man, if I'll have a fine or this thing will be nice here like this. I'm scared. What is she kind of material? So this for the fence. I think part of it is still here. I don't know how they will carry this thing up there, but this man needed to carry my thing up here. That's what it is. Let's see, man. I think I'm interested in beating this fence myself. I can list. Damn it, a lot of things. Goodness me. Well, I think they still have enough road to drive. That's okay. So everything is looking good. But hey, let me show you guys how this fence. I want to make sure this backyard looks dope in this summer. So I hope I'm gonna start in April. This is Mokwa. Go on and crack most soup. So we did a deck last October, and the fence is gonna be from here like this, and we have one door there and on this side. I cannot wait to do this. I have to test my skills. I don't mind, man. The equipment they were worth over $7,000. But hey, keep you updated what happens, how it goes, and next one. Hey guys, it's another day. So yesterday these things were delivered here, and I was just lucky enough, take out the trash, I'm just lucky enough that one other delivery was gonna come in today, and the guy wanted to come deliver cement, and I said, please, if you can help me deliver, let me show you guys how the cement looks like when it was delivered. I said, hey, please, if you can help me deliver the cement and if you help me deliver the cement and pull these things, because he had a forklift. So here is the cement that we have here, and I think this is gonna help with the fence, part of the work for the fence. I said, please, if you help me remove this cement. Oh, this thing is leaking, man. There's been water leaking from here. Look down. I said, hey, please, if you help me carry it around, put it in the backyard, because I was scared that Maybe the HOA is gonna give me a ticket or something, like a ride up, because it's standing right on the road. It's gonna be a problem. You see tracks from the forklift that took this thing to the backyard for me, and I think it's kind of safe and secure now somewhere. So those 3 things that I delivered yesterday, he kept them here. So sometime this weekend, maybe next weekend, we're gonna start some work. So just to show you guys what is in here, a lot of material for the fence material, and pretty much the same thing in here. Everything is the same. So by mid or end of April, we should have a fence like this one that goes like this, then comes up. So that will give a clear demarcation so that kids don't have to, if kids are behind here playing, you should be able to have a limit. You know, they shouldn't be open to this water. You know, the water has some wires, but I don't like it. You know, just maybe have something around here. So the home improvement project for this year, 2026, has begun. Material are purchased for the fence. We have a few other things to do, but one thing at a time. And it's also for the grass that I want to, you know, fix. This grass was not the best. I fixed it last fall, but I'm going to continue by this spring. I already sprayed weed killer, even though it's not effective, but I'll carry it and spray again and fix it some more. So, but keep you guys posted on how the development for the fence, how it goes, how it will look like, how long it would take, and all. So I'm looking forward to that. I'll keep you guys updated as soon as we start the project, probably within the weekend. So hey, stay tuned. Let's roll. Hey guys, some update on the spring. Let's see, this is one thing that I have to fix. Some update on this spring home improvement 2026. So as you can see, I didn't show you guys how we built this fence. It's myself, my brother, my mom, and my cousin-in-law. And this has taken us about 2 weeks. I mean 2 weekends, I should say. Only on Saturdays. So this fence started from here, from this angle where you can see. My neighbor's fence was already there. As you can see, the material looks different. So this is where I started, and this little gap is because when I was digging the hole, I had a concrete in there from this side, so I couldn't put the pillar just next to it. But anyways, I'll work on that. And this has been a good experience to get this fence done. As you can see, now I have a demarcated backyard that I can have a party in here. I don't have to worry about kids going to this pond behind here. So that's for safety. And I'm also thought about, I still have some material here. It's been a hell of a job, man. It's a lot of work. These are the pillars, and these are the walls. So it looks like we'll still have to return some, maybe get some money back for other things, but this is what it's looking like so far. And I'll give you guys a view from the deck also. There's a few things to be done. Yesterday I tried to finish this side and put this gate. It's looking nice, right? I have to put another pillar there to close up the wall. That get on the wall. Do a final fix. See a few touches. And on this side, still have to put a gate. So that's some work I have to do sometime next Saturday as well. So I work here only on Saturdays. I don't have time. No part of time. So this is what I'll have to feed this gate here. Maybe put a pillar here. Another one there. And wrap it up. So that's how it's gonna look like. Let me give you guys a shot from the top of the deck. And also, my wife has been really busy trying to furnish the deck. She say it's a lot of clean up to be done. This is how the deck is looking like in the spring. It's from the dirt. It looks dirty because of the work that we have done. So we have this, my favorite spot of the deck, this beautiful environment. Trying to put these chairs, it feels like, you know, tight and cozy when you sit here, especially when it's not too hot. But hey, this is the view from up here. We have this beautiful view, demarcated. You have that small pond there. Can't wait to have friends out here for a visit and come and enjoy. You have a barbecue. You know, just do a lot of things. It's gonna be a lot of work to be done behind here. I feel like this is not what I will have, and this wood that you see here is going to be used to be a shade. So I feel like we'll have a shade here that will be elevated. There will be a 8 feet high shade, so that these chairs can always bring the wood in here and that way, and go all the way to the back, so that even if it's sunny, if you don't want to sit on this side, you can still sit on this side and not have to worry about the sun, and still enjoy the weather. You see all these planes arriving the airport. By summer, all this backyard will be green. I will show you guys how it will look like. And I'm feeling super great because I never thought I would be able to pull this by myself. Sorry guys, I'm not looking so good, but I needed to do this video. So I'm feeling so happy because I didn't know I was going to pull this by myself. But hey, what I do is I watch YouTube a lot. When I want to do like a home improvement, it's good because when you are a little handy, you can save money, right? So a lot of things that, you know, you want to really do in your house, but because the labor and everything, it will end up discouraging you. And I feel like it's a plus to have, you know, some skills to get these things done, because buying material and the labor is almost about the same price. So when you get these things done by yourself, you save a lot of money. I didn't even know I could do a deck myself. I didn't know I could do a deck myself. Sorry, a fence. Look at how straight that is. Let me take you guys to the back of that fence so that you see how it looks like. Mommy! Huh? I need your rating on this work.
I'm doing work.
I need you to come and rate my work or our work.
I guess the one for Sister Matthew.
So I need to rate our work. I know it's been like 2 weekends or 2 Saturdays, I should say, and we've had this done so far. So what do you think about this side already that's finished? I know we still have to do this side. But what do you think about this side?
Fantastic. Fantastic.
So that's my neighbor. That's my neighbor, the guy Nixon. He said if he did not see us doing the fence, he wouldn't know if we were the one who did it, because it doesn't look different from the way a professional would do it. Yeah. I was like, yeah, you know.
But who told him that you're not a professional?
Exactly. That's a question I forgot to ask, but it made me.
You're just a professional that does not like to work.
I don't have a resume.
I don't have a resume.
Yeah, so.
But this is good, man. You guys did an amazing job.
Yeah, still a lot of work, a lot of material here.
You guys did an amazing job.
Yeah. So the moment we finish this side and clear up the backyard,
so married.
it should be good.
I bend down, married.
It should be good to have a better view. So
Don't get a prayer.
this is what it's looking like, man. Can't wait to have people behind here. Yeah, so right now I feel like just being an experience, and I can pull out this kind of work. It's an amazing one, man. It's an amazing one. I love it. Can't wait. Next thing on the project is to make my mom's little farm or garden section behind there. And I even forgot to show you guys. This is what I did myself a few weeks ago. I built this line that goes around to hold this flower bed. So I still have to come here, remove this soil, put mulch, and fix this before it gets green, so that it looks beautiful. And I also planted grass. There's a lot of home improvement work that I'm doing. I will fix this area as well. So still have cement, have mulch, so a lot of things, grass seeds, and these things that you see here, these are brackets for the deck shade. So that's it. Hey guys, so finally the 2026 home improvement project has been done and dusted. This thing that I showed you guys earlier, kind of added some mulch to the bed, and looks now beautiful. I have to cut my grass, but for the time being, I'll show you guys my overall work for the fence. So I was able to finish, and my mom now has a garden coming up pretty quick, and this is the final product of the fence project. And she's also doing another part of our garden this way. Remember, I showed you guys this side was not done. Now it's done. And remember the wood that was here, I was talking about having a shade, and this is how the shade looks like. It's called a pergola. And I also closed the bottom of the deck, you know, to make it look nice and beautiful. I know it's been a while I give an update on this, but this is where it looks like right now. And from here you can see the pergola looking beautiful, and also this little octagon has an umbrella. Now let me show you guys how this looks. I'm so excited that we got this. We pulled this year, so that by next year's project, this is how this looks like. This is the pergola. The wood that was here, I had to sandpaper the wood down, painted it brown so that it can match the floor, and had a little shade. This is not actually this shade cannot trap rain, so rain can fall through. But this one is just to make sure it reduces the heat, you know, so that if it's really sunny, you can sit here and don't have to worry about the heat. We also kept this around here. This is how it's looking like. So overall, remember, this was not done. We completed this, put the gate. Mom's garden is actually growing. Not the best weather to show this, but this is what it's looking like now. Yep. So I don't wanted to show you guys, give an update, but I needed to complete everything else so the update can come. And this is how it's looking like. Pull this shade, everything was done by me. So thank you so much for joining. Keep you guys updated for any development. See you guys in the next one. Bye. Peace out.